I think we should get started. Okay, I'm done looking at my account and whatnot. I don't know what team I want to use. I've never used. This is a new team. All my stuff is all bonkers. I've been using my poison team a lot now. Maybe I should just use the poison team for the story and whatnot, and then experiment with my other teams for now. But yeah, anyway, let's get started with the story. Arc 1, Chapter 4. It's been... How long has it been since our last... we did Chapter 3. It's probably been like a little over a month or so, I would assume. Yeah. But we've been busy. So much stuff that's been happening lately. Dang, how did it... I think I remember how it ended. I think I remember how it ended. I remember it showing, like, the mountain, like the ice mountain and whatnot, and at the end, yeah, I don't remember if there were, if it was in the present or if it was going to the past to show you, like... I was gonna say the timekeeper. Oh, gosh. Stop thinking reverse. The the main character, I don't remember, but it was showing something with the ice mountains. It showed it like multiple times. But anyhow, as we can see, it looks like it's gonna be taking us to that place. I don't know if we're gonna be going there. I think it's gonna be in the present. I don't think it's gonna take us to the past or anything. I'm not sure, but we will find out. Anyway, Arc 1, Chapter 4, Where Silence Reigns. Contrary to the stereotype of hysteria, this is still a silent world. How long is it actually? 36 ratings at least, huh? We're definitely not gonna be able to finish this today. We'll have to split this one up into, like, probably, like, at least 2 or 3 parts. Again, I'm probably gonna have to be doing that now. Especially for this and PGR. Yeah, and obviously reverse as well, too. That one-off from the last reverse video is probably not gonna happen again for a while. I feel like that one's like a special occasion. Yeah, we finished that in one turn. But yeah. Chapter 4, Part 1, Mouth of the Mad. Conflict is not confined to the battlefield. Sometimes it dwells in the utterances of the mad. Okay. Should I actually try a new team? Again, my builds are, I was saying right before this, my builds are very, very bad. I need to unlock more sets and whatnot. Hold on, I'm writing stuff down. There we go. Yeah, my builds are like super bad. So, you're gonna have to, like, bear with me. I will be playing manual. I think I got critiqued on playing auto, like, not these last 2 videos, but the time before, and I was like, you wouldn't be in that if you've not played auto. I was like, okay, well, I'm just trying to, like, get through the story and, like, read stuff and enjoy it, but okay. I mean, but, yeah, I mean, it makes sense to play manual. I mean, it's gonna help me learn how to play the game. Right? Either way, I'll be playing manual. Dang it, I was thinking of trying this team, but then I don't... My Winkle's, like, barely, like, level 1. I don't know how to play any of these characters, actually. Besides, maybe, Horla. Or I've tried her, at least. And I remember trying Karen. I want to try... I kind of want to play this team a little bit. Maybe I'll try this team. Currently, the full set of Goliath Covenant is not active due to the team unique constraint. Revised to adjust. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I just did not know what this meant. Okay. Team constraint. Let me see what it says. Due to the team unique constraint. I don't know what that is. You're advised to adjust your Covenant lineup. Okay, well, we'll do a different team then. Should I try this team? Maybe I could try this team. Again, you're gonna have to bear in mind with me. I'm done. I try this team. I don't know how to play them. Mouth of the Mad. Let me see. Where should I put my... I'm gonna keep my camera in the top right. I feel like I'm a... It's probably best there. I'll adjust it accordingly. As you cross the railway bridge into the Rice Sanatorium, dawn breaks over the horizon, casting a pale glow. My eyes. Dust swirls in the air, stirred by the opening of the heavy doors, filling the corridor with a peculiar, acrid stench. Though the day outside is bright, with snow-dusted sunlight, the hallway remains shrouded in oppressive gloom. This place gives me the creeps. Lily? Give Lily a gentle pat, urging her to lead the group onward. Oh, is it picking up right where we left off, huh? It really is. Oh, okay. The empty corridor echoes with the sound of your footsteps, each echo or each dull thud reverberating with an unsettling weight. Yeah, it is. This place reeks of disinfectant, like it's been pickled in it. Doesn't it make your nose itch? As if to shatter the oppressive silence, Lotan deliberately stomps her boots, creating a rhythmic clatter. Ramona responds with a soft, The sound is swallowed by the void, and silence reigns once more. Lily, you're about to see your mom. Are you excited? Yeah. Mommy? Lily's delicate hand clings tightly to your fingers, her palm faintly damp with sweat. You give it a reassuring squeeze. If you don't want to stay here, how about coming with us to Mythig? My father took me in years ago. I'm sure you wouldn't mind another... Damn, I'm just saying. Another kid! I'd love to have such a sweet little sister. It's not about that. Lily, she... If you're asking my role, I'm something like her sister. More precisely, our powers are of the same origin. Hallett speaks true. The gentle child holding your hand is undoubtedly an awakener. I get it, but we've got you, don't we? Temporary link should hold until we can connect her to the black pole at the university. I wonder how Ramona gets her Genesis form. I need to read the chapter for that. I'm so curious about, like, the Genesis forms of the characters. And, like, how they came to be. Temporary link should hold until we can connect her to the black pole at the university. Lily's grip tightens. Her eyes dart between Ramona and you, brimming with unease. Lily still wants to be with Mother? Because Lily only has one mother, and Mother only has one Lily. Mother didn't choose to become like this. She lost something precious and she's trying to take it back, and that's why. She vibes really hard and then becomes Giga? Yeah, that's... Oy. Her voice fades to a whisper, nearly drowned by the sound of her own breath. Finally arrived. Welcome to Rai Sanatorium. Oh yes, that's what was happening. We were going to this place. Francis. Lily, why don't you go rest with Nymphe, for now? Come on, Lily. You must be exhausted from the journey. Nymphe is there too, huh? Lily hesitantly takes Nymphe's hand, casting a lingering glance back at you before disappearing down the corridor. Thank you all for coming. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Francis Oswood, the director of the sanatorium. Everyone here just calls me Francis, and you're welcome to do the same. Judging by your attire, you two are students in this one? That's right, we're first-year students at Mythic University, Loton. Well, think of her as our escorting professor. I see. Brings back memories. My student days are long behind me, along with the focus and conviction I once had. Your eyes remind me of my younger self, though there's a flicker of doubt in them today, unlike last night. Something happened? Or perhaps you've opened a box that should have stayed shut. Massacre. I wouldn't dare compare myself to you, Professor Oswood. If you stayed in academia, you could have made waves in medicine. But you stepped away, vanished from the scholarly world. Old stories, not worth dwelling on. Hardly. You were part of the first Elworth Icefield expedition. Oh, is that why, like, what we were seeing from that point of view of going up the mountain and whatnot? Is that what I remember? Around the ice mountain? I think that's probably what it was, huh? Hardly. We're part of the first Elworth Icefield expedition. I can't help but wonder how a scholar like you ended up hired by a place like this. Less hired, more chosen. I chose this sanatorium. You must know the expedition was far from a success. I was the sole survivor. Everyone else was buried under the snow. Oh yeah, I'm starting to remember more of it. It changed me. I started questioning whether, in our pursuit of progress, we've lost something far more precious, and what that loss truly means. Is this place your answer? A couple of rounds each day, chatting with those labeled hysterical, then retreating to my office to think. Compared to chasing the next big breakthrough, I prefer this quieter life. Your compassion is inspiring. Kind words, but it's just surface effort. It doesn't truly change their lives. I disagree. You've given them stigmatized patients. You give these stigmatized patients a home, a chance to reclaim normalcy. Francis offers a faint, non-committal smile. Let's hope so. Well, you didn't come here to... You couldn't come to hear me preach. Come, let me show you around the sanatorium. Okay. What do we have to do? Win the final battle within 10 turns. Gain at least 4 different types of orisons. You know what? In the previous chapters, I've been actually not reading these, but I heard they actually have lore in them. Let me see. Riley with the follow. Appreciate it. A cup of clear golden liquid, really? Let's see. That seems fine. It's quieter than I expected. Common misconception about hysterical patients. Most of the time, they're as calm as anyone else. Even at night? That's where it gets tricky. Nights are when complaints spike. But I can't blame them. Most are abandoned here by their families. At night, they're prone to crying fits or episodes. Francis pushes open a ward door as she speaks. Director, you're here. Yes, how's everyone holding up? We're fine, but Mia's been crying and asking for you. You'd better check on her? Got it. Sorry, folks, I've got an urgent matter. Feel free to explore on your own. Just use my name for access anywhere except my office. Excuse me. Francis hurries off with the patients, her figure vanishing in the corridors, shadows. Perfect chance to poke around. Exactly, if okay, I remember like having trouble pronouncing that. I think I was calling her Coom or Com. If Coom's transformation happened here, there'll be traces. Facility, through worn and sparsely furnished, is kept clean. After several rounds, you find nothing beyond the patients and standard medical supplies. Eventually you pause before a sign reading director's office, no entry. If there's a secret in this place, it's behind that door. Want me to bust it down? No need for that. Look. She twists the knob and the door swings open. It's unlocked? Trust me, I'm as shocked as you are. Let's go in. Risk comes with territory. I actually want to go in. Let me see. What did I just... Okay, let me see. There's a... Oh my... Okay, let's just go in. I'm gonna push it open the door. Cold wooden door. Chill. Wind rushes out, followed by a half-human figure that lunges with a guttural shriek. No! Okay, let me see. Again, I've never played this team, and my team and builds are utterly terrible, so let's see what I could do. I've never played these characters. Let me see. Take 3 temporary strike, dispel weakness, state, add 1 strike, exhaustion. Whenever a card enters Ultra, transform into a retract mecha? What is that? Let me see. Huh. Gain 26 shield, gain 8 LMS. Quasar, shuffle 1 Onyx Plume into your draw pile. Okay. Slowly learn how to play more of the characters, huh? A little bit. Let me see. What is this? When played, add 1 copy of it to temporary ultra space. I might click that one. Let me see. What's over here? Poggers. Let me see. Oh yeah, it wants me to do Orisons, right? Yeah, it said something about that. I'll do that. Actually, I probably should have done the other one. Oops. Yeah, I need 2 more, actually. Enter through... to the gates! Commando? Gain 1 stack of temporary barrier / exhaust. I'll click that. Let me see. What does barrier do? When attacked, immune to damage and lose 1 stack. Oh, I've never seen that before. Shuffle 1 Swarm Impact that does 112 damage times 4. X plus 4 into the top of your draw pile. Additionally, shuffle 1 Get 'em Brown into the top of your draw pile. Okay, I know how this kind of works. Let me see. I'm down to do... Here, let me see. Let's do that, and then... Okay. What does this do again? Move card on the far left with ultra space and immediately add 1 insight to your hand, and items can only be used once per turn. I need to remember that. Does this count if I remove that? It's not gonna let me, right? Or is it gonna remove this one? Here, let's test it. Wait, what? Oh, it means on here, on the deck. Oh, I thought it meant in the hand. I need to start memorizing more of these little icons. I have some of them memorized, though. Choose that one. Another Orison thing, huh? Oh, 4 different types? Did I just mess up? Acquire the golden rule to develop weakness and trauma? Okay. No. Did I actually mess up? I actually don't know who to rouse, but... No. I actually think I messed up, yeah. No. If I reset, is there another one? Okay. Turned in if in hand, this card inflicts fragile on your team. This card inflicts vulnerable on all enemies. Okay. Temporary strength. Or reduce their strength. And inside? Will expand the enemy's dissolution wounds. What did it say? Choose one other to gain Elimus. 100 shield and 3 shuffle. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna do that. Okay. Fend off the eerie creature. Rapid footsteps echo down the corridor as the office door is flung open from the outside. Mia! Roar. So this is where you've been hiding. Come with me. She stops short, noticing you. I believe I mentioned the office is off limits. Sorry, but visiting hours are over. Per Article 81, Clause A of the treaty, no individual, organization, or institution may conduct experiments on humans or unknown entities without authorization from the Mystia Treaty Committee. We suspect human experimentation here, and the committee has been notified. They'll be sealing this place off. Your cooperation is expected. Ramona's direct confrontation catches you off guard. Frances tilts her head, unruffled, as if Ramona's words missed their mark. Human experimentation. I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. The sanatorium has 2 floors, fewer than 20 rooms. I inspect every inch daily. If illegal experiments were happening, I'd know. Ramona frowns. You can't be your own alibi, ma'am. Surely you're aware of that, and we've got plenty of evidence against you. This Mia, she's been through quite a few procedures, hasn't she? And Lily, you call yourself her mother, yet you're clueless about her not being human. Frances pauses and lets out a wry chuckle. Got it all wrong. Lily calls me mother, but I'm not her birth mother. I rescued her from a den of thieves. Her abnormalities are the work of the scoundrels who took her first. As for Calm and Mia, Lily brought them here. I don't even know where they came from. Most people would recoil at the sight of Calm or Mia, or at least keep them away from kids. But in my youth, I had a bizarre encounter. I've seen things most can't imagine. So despite Calm's unusual appearance, I kept it for Lily's sake. It's her cherished companion, and she doesn't connect easily with others. How can I separate them? If it doesn't clear things up, I'm happy to escort you through the sanatorium again, including my office. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere until the committee arrives. What's the next one? Deal 240 plus damage in 1 turn. In the final battle with 10. Okay. Cuckoo's Asylum. When the noble loses their power and the wealthy lose their fortunes, they are rendered helpless, just as you are now. Time ticks by second, leaving Frances behind. You turn the sanatorium upside down. No hidden doors, no different secret mechanisms, no concealed rooms. Even the Forbidden Office yields nothing out of the ordinary. Beads of sweat begin to glisten on Ramona's forehead. Ramona, did the committee say when they're sending someone? I've been with you the whole time. Did you see me calling anyone? Wait, you were bluffing her? Oh. Oops. Thought I could shake something loose, but she didn't flinch. I kept an eye out while we searched. Not a single trace of a D-mark in this place. Aside from Mia and Calm, this is just a plain, isolated sanatorium. I jumped the gun, tipped our hand. If I'd thought it through a bit more... Leave for now? Hesitate. Hesitate? Got any ideas? This place, it's too ordinary, almost deliberately so. The doctor sets up a tidy little sanatorium in a nowhere town, hiding from the world, keeping everything in perfect order, and by pure chance he rescues a child who's an awakener? It's too many coincidences. For now, let's contact Mythig. Ramona taps the silver pin on her chest, and you all hold your breath, waiting for the connection. Hello? 10 seconds pass, filled only with suffocating silence. Your heart begins to pound. The comms cut off again? It's not that simple. Keeper, can you sense the other awakeners? Focus reaching for the faint thread of resonance, but the once tangible connection has snapped, leaving only a blinding void at the other end. Even the links to Ramana and Lotan beside you are faint, barely perceptible. I can just about sense you two, but Mythic's completely gone. It seems silver technology is blocked here, or rather anything tied to dissolution is being suppressed. Lotan? Yeah, what's up? We've lost contact with Mythic, and the Keeper's link to the Awakeners is weak. This is a Class 2 emergency immediate evacuation. Prioritize the Keeper's safety. Fine, fine. I knew this trip was just babysitting duty. Evacuate? What about Lily and Com? Ramona sighs, glancing down the corridor. They've been with Francis for a while. She has no reason to harm them. We're just strangers who pose a threat to her. We're in the dark. She's got the upper hand. Let's not rush this. We'll come back for them prepared. I wonder if we're going to be sealed off or something. The sharp clack of heels echoes through the corridor, followed by a voice as calm as still water. I assume you've checked the place again. Found anything? We're leaving. Of course. Lily really gets visitors, but I won't keep you if you're set on going. Where are Lily and Calm? I just settled them in. You're sharp, so you wouldn't say something foolish like taking them with you, would you? I'm grateful you brought her back, but showing up at someone's home and trying to take their daughter and pet, that's a bit rude, don't you think? Frances swirls a strand of hair around her finger, her voice dripping with menace. Naturally, we just thought it proper to say goodbye in person since we traveled together. No need. They're young, worn out from the trip, and already asleep. I've got my hands full with sanatorium business, so I won't see you out. Safe travels. With that, Francis turns and walks away without a second glance. You watch her silhouette vanish into the corridor's shadows, realizing you're drenched in cold sweat. Lotan, escort the keeper out? What about you? Luna draws her weapon, her face resolute. I'm going to find Lily. By yourself? Honeymead. As you step onto the cobblestone path outside the sanatorium, the oppressive weight finally lifts. The silver brooch gleams with renewed life. As you're about to contact Mythid, a voice cuts through, clearer than any comms signal. Dolls? What are you standing around for? Get over here and help? Doll, what are you doing here? What kind of smooth-brained logic? Smooth-brained. Oh my god. Okay. Makes you ask that. You've been off the grid for 10 days and you're wondering why I'm here? 10 days? But I just... No time for your drawn-out detective act. Suddenly, figures cloaked in black veils surround you. Lothar, time for you and Keeper to step up. Yeah, got it. Don't order me around like I'm your guard dog. Yeah.
見届けてくれ。自由を求めるこの意志を。この翼が必ず守る。
This one, maybe? Searchlight. Follow the instructions. Increase max XP. Increase max XP but by 131, but develop the symptom. Oh, I don't care about that. Battle.
見届けてくれ。自由を求めるこの意志を。
Wait, hold on. What is their... Kind of like her ult a little bit.
燃えない見えはい
どけ。この翼が必ず守る。この翼が必ず守る。どけ。
火を待つ
Eh? Do I need the barrier? What is this one? Gain 9 strength. How much damage do I have to have? It's not that one. 240 in one turn? Is there any one of these? Let's see.
燃えない隠密がよーく見てろよよーく見てろよ
Reject the crow. One-way path. I accidentally almost like just did not go over there. Wave after wave coming at us like they weren't ready for us. Battle? It's crazy because the chick over here, what's her name again? Her animation is like completely different, or like her frame timing for her model. I could see it. It's like looks different. I know why they did it. I mean, it makes it look. Yeah, I was gonna say it makes her look mechanical, actually, like a robot. Jenkins.
Okay. Show one basic copy of the engraved card in his draw pile. Temporary strength. Maybe that one. Keys. Captain Keys. Destroy. Difficult card but developed symptom claustrophobia. Okay.
Click weakness. Actually, I might do this one. Which way do we go? Over here? Battle!
さっさと終わらせて帰ろ。
Let me see, what does this do?
鳥は早急をかける。この翼が必ず守る。
火を待つ。
Extra turn? That's badass.
この身は決して砕けん。
Damn, everything's like 0 or 1.
この翼が必ず守る。
燃えないよ。爆破準備完了。バラの影、滴る血は歌のよう。燃えないよ。
どけ。
Oops. Guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Cover Arithmetica. See? Shit, I guess I have to click it, huh?
得意なジャンルではありませんが、どうしてもとおっしゃるなら、君の実力を見せてやる。
鳥は早急をかける。落ちろ。
よーく見てろよ。 よーく見てろよ。よーく見てろよ。
ここは通さん。
Could probably use the barrier, but
警報オーバードライブ。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。この身は決して砕けん。
燃えないよ。
I'm 9. Probably didn't have to do that.
ともに散れ。
起動します。コマンド。
どけ。この翼が必ず守る。この翼が必ず守る。風よ、死の淵へいざない。
See, having a keeper around makes things so much easier. Is this how you treat a missing for 10 days VIP? You're not missing now, are you? Enough chatter. I've got critical intel for you, Keeper. After we lost contact, we dug into Ryan Sanatorium from the outside. The place has been bleeding money for years, surviving on external funding. The biggest donor, the Nathan Green Foundation. Following that lead, we found something. That foundation loves bankrolling, cutting-edge tech, and human boundary pushing. Airship development, glacial expeditions. High-efficiency generators, even weird stuff like soul extraction. Yeah, I saw her mention the glacial expeditions, huh? But a sanatorium? That's not their style. Digging deeper, we found the funds were a directed donation. The foundation was just a broker. The real donor is someone else. Don't tell me it's from the top dog of the kingdom of Leonia? Way more interesting, the money is from the head of the Sculptors Association, Herbert. Oh. No surprise there. Here's Francis's psychiatric report. She was in therapy too? I knew that woman was unhinged, spouting nonsense worse than students during finals? How the hell does she know that, huh? She's barely... What? Okay. She claimed her husband and daughter were dissolved by black slime. The doctor called it stress-induced delirium and prescribed sleep aids. She could see dissolution. And page 3, a photo of Francis with the Allworth expedition team. Wait, what? She could see dissolution? Okay, hold on. I blanked out. What the heck did I just read? She was in therapy too. I knew that woman was... She claimed her husband and daughter were dissolved by black slime. The doctor called it stress-induced delirium and prescribed sleep aids. You can see dissolution. And page 3, a photo of Francis with the Ellsworth expedition team. Oh. This photo dated 25 years ago. She's old! Yeah, dissolved by slime and they give her sleep aids. Okay, well. Exactly, she should be 52 now, but recent photos show her looking identical to 25 years ago. What? Is she working on immortality? That's about the extent of what your muscle brain can grasp? Based on this, we searched her old lab. It was a wreck. Like, 800 Lotons had a brawl in there. But Williams got grit. Coughing through the dust, he cleared the debris and found this in a crushed desk drawer. I'll hand you a worn notebook. It's brown leather cover bulging with stuffed pages. November 21st, everyone's... Wait, where's my... Okay, I'm not blocking anything. November 21st, everyone's congratulating me, not just for my medical career, but for finding love. Tomorrow after the wedding, I'll be Francis Oswood, starting a new life with blank, my husband. January 11th. We're not rushing to have kids, but blank is still the living proof of my love with blank. I swear I'll give her the best future. July 7th. She top tier skincare routine. Honestly, I was thinking about that. At dinner, Blank excitedly told me about the tea party she and Blank held in the yard. Seeing her joyful smile, I nearly cried. If I could spend more time at home, I could laugh with them on the lawn, instead of... Then Blank, by all father. The best husband and father hugged me from behind. He said nothing, but I knew what he meant. No need to worry, we are and always will be the happiest family. February 7th, they say I'm in bad shape, that writing things down might ease my mind, if not for me, then for Blank. So, from the beginning. On Blank, while taking Blank to the amusement park, Blank collapsed. I rushed to the hospital after the call, only to see Blank smiling gently, telling me not to worry. I asked about the black hole in his shoulder. He looked puzzled, said I was overworked and needed rest, and patted my head, joking about who the real patient was. But I saw the black slime oozing from his shoulder. I've seen that black slime before. Somewhere. Where? Why can't I remember? After Blank fell ill, too, black slime seeped from her chest. They wouldn't believe me. They couldn't see it, but it was there, dripping like mud. Blank kept smiling, saying he passed some nameless disease to Blank. That's how they both got sick. I held his pale hand, watching him waste away. The black wound on his shoulder growing, and I didn't know what to do. They lied. Writing this down doesn't help. Blank, blank, then blank. Honestly, that's kind of what it's doing. I mean, I don't know. Mr. Herbert visited Blank and Blank again. He brought Blank her favorite biscotti. I'm so grateful. Since they fell ill, I've taken leave from the lab, and he's patiently urged me to spend time with family. About the black slime, he didn't dismiss me like others, didn't call it hysteria or hallucinations. Instead, he introduced me to some religious studies, mostly tied to an organization called the Church of the Light Bearers. The diary ends abruptly here. Herbert. The Church of the Light Bearers. She's tangled up in something big. The diary feels incomplete. Where's the rest? We turned that lab upside down, and nothing else turned up. Poor William nearly got lungfuls of dust leaving that place. Speaking of, where's Ramona? I was just about to tell you. You left her there? You maniac! Honeymead increases the number of cards drawn by 1. Adds 2 extra arithmetic. Okay, no, it's just one of these. You maniac! You blew it up! Darn you! Win the final battle with 10 turns. No life recovery from Junction. Asylum? A realm wrought for her, profound love in a terrifying cage, one and the same. Oh. The actual Dennis, how's it going? Ramona treads lightly on her toes, slipping silently through the corridor's shadows. Keeper disapproves of her choice, but relents at her insistence, urging her only to withdraw quickly, success or failure. Chair-kun. Oh yeah, you're right. Dennis was taken. Her reason is sound. If only one can help Lily. Ramona, still combat ready, and an adept at stealth is the best choice. I like blanked out again. I am sorry. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Reason is sound. If only one can help Lily. Ramona still combat ready and adept at stealth is the best choice. At the third turn, dodging gossiping patience, Ramona hesitates. A flicker of doubt creeps in about why she's here. An indistinct call stirs within her, a vague sense of duty toward the girl. That same call convinces her Lily is in the easternmost room of the sanatorium. If luck holds, she can slip Lily out unnoticed, then notify Mythic to scour the place and uncover why the silver technology failed. Ramona starts ducking into the nearest empty room. Bob hasn't even come to see me. When will this end? I've been here years, never seen a visitor. If he cared, he wouldn't have sent you to a place like this. Their chatter fades as they shuffle away. Ramona takes a moment to survey her hiding spot. You may call me, you could just call me a random nickname. I mean, I'll try to remember it. If you have one, there's something you want me to call you, I mean, I don't know what to, I don't know what to call you. Honeymead. Francis's office, full circle, back here again. Might as well search it one more time. Battle? Dennis would be the main thing. Not Dennis. Dennis. Ah, snap. Or you'll have to say the actual Dennis was taken. Oh my god. I'll see. Temporary alert? What is alert again? Shield generation. Oh. Okay. Oh. Dennis the Menace. Develop a random symptom. There's something up there, isn't there? Fine. Wait, what do I have to do? Oh yeah, no life recovery. Battle? This is... From the corner of the room, a jet black monster emerged. Its hideous stitches betraying its origins, a product of the Sculptors Association. Who's LARPing? There's no LARP. It's in the rules. Let me see. It stacks, right? Okay, cool. Poggers. I keep forgetting what this icon means. Grav card has exhaust and innate. When played, it takes one extra time and you receive 5 black sigils. Dang, I kind of like the vulnerable card though. Actually, maybe this one's more worth. Francis. Okay, this one has a story segment to it, actually. Francis's office is cold and immaculate, reflecting her meticulous nature. In a corner on the box, found a 5-inch square dust print. Print is peculiar, a beast's paw outline, with a small human girl's handprint embedded in the center. It appears as though the girl's handprint was left first, followed by the beast's massive paw covering it. You might imagine a tender scene, such as a tamed beast gently placing its paw over the girl's hand in a comforting gesture, but you know the truth, it is the mark left by a cruel, experimented hybrid monster. I feel bad for her, actually. Oh, man. Wipe paw print, no action. Sure. Education you received since childhood in Mythic has made it impossible for you to ignore this imprint. You brushed away the dusty footprints, and at that moment you seem to hear a response from a distant dimension. Thank you. See 75 black sigils, but develop a symptom for being a good guy. What the heck? Okay, well... I still don't really... I'm just gonna, like, randomly choose, to be honest. All relic prices reduced by 20? Okay. We don't say Dennis the Menace here, we say Dennis... Pericle? I don't know what that means. Oh, that's what you say in Romanian? Oh, really? Rouse. I actually kind of liked Jenkins's Rouse. Wait a minute. It's about to end. I might as well get this and go back, and then... What is this? Gain a shield. 7 return of strength when restoring HP. Only getting oh, I like that one. Can I refresh it one more time? And pick up, choose a command card to give innate retain. Retain, huh? Retain. I'm gonna just give it to this one. Open sesame. Ooh. Exhaust. Time to die. Inflict weakness. What does this say? I'm gonna test something real quick. Hold on. Huh. Epilepsy. Oh my gosh. Phew, good thing Francis reinforced the door. That racket shouldn't have drawn anyone. These files. Francis was studying dissolution? If you wanted another tour, you could have just asked. Why all the sneaking? Sigh echoes from behind the filing cabinet. Masaka. Or perhaps... Francis snaps her fingers. Ramona's head spins, her vision warping strangely. You've been swayed by her, haven't you? Stepped right into the vortex. Almighty. Doll? Genius brain in a vat. Wait a minute, is that a... What is the name of the company? It's Biev, brain in a vat. Kind of, that's like a, it sounds like a small that's a small reference, isn't it? A little bit? They said the name. 6 hours and you still haven't cracked with this little problem? Flattering, but science isn't like a swinging sword. Every cut drawing blood. If we handed this to the research department's old fogies, they'd take 18 hours and still not find the issue. But Ramona should have been out by now. A quick room search doesn't take that long. No need to worry, but by my calculation, she's been in there maybe 10-15 minutes? Relax, my numbers are almost done. Just take a break. We'll be in to grab your buddy soon? Same time in the operating room at Verai Sanatorium. Is this Lily's room? Ramona stares on a soft bed, greeted by a girl's worried face. What am I? How long was I out? She props herself up, clutching her forehead. Sunset light streams through the window, bathing the room in a warm amber sea. Feels almost cozy. No, it's not an illusion. Romanus murmurs, were it not for the cold glint of surgical tools by the bed, this could pass for a girl's bedroom. Actually, from, like, the perspective that I'm looking at, like, it literally does look like a bedroom, but that's true. I'd actually kind of, you know, they're in a sanatorium. Ramona, you need to go. Take Calm with you. Girl ignores Ramona. I'm like literally butchering the the creature's name. I really don't know how to pronounce it. I'm saying Calm. It's probably Kum or Kaum or something like that. I don't know. Is it actually Kum? I used to say Kum before. The girl ignores Ramona's question, drooping her words before turning to stroke Kum's head. What about you? But I can't go. It will notice. It? You mean the Hellhound? Lily, don't be scared. We come from a university that fights anomalies. We can protect you? No one escapes its gaze. Those it mark become its prey. Okay. Besides, Lily needs to stay with Mother. She's too lonely alone. She's done cruel things to you and Kum. I won't let her walk free. No, Mother didn't lie. Kum becoming like this, it wasn't her fault. Can you tell me what you know? There's no time. A rare sorrow flickers across Lily's face. Kum, take her and go. The door creaks as the handle turns. Kum snatches Ramona up, slinging her onto its back. She struggles, but black slime binds her tightly to Kum. Don't come back. Forget me. Forget this place. Mother won't hurt anyone anymore. Under the stunned gaze of the newcomer, Kum charges forward, bowling them over. Frances stumbles, unable to steady herself. Kum breaks through, leaving into the fathomless dark. Ramona glances back. Lily supports Frances, standing against the sunset, her pleading eyes bidding farewell. Yeah, it's actually Kum. It's an Aramic word? Aramic word? Oh, okay. Forget me like everyone else. I'm learning a lot today. What are these other ones? Oh, it gains retain. 200. Oh, it's a Sixth Sense. Like the movie? Nice to meet you, my master. Perhaps exhaustion has taken its toll. Dahl told you to take a break, but you drift into a hazy sleep and plunge once more into a harrowing dream. Is this how my dream looks like? What the... Is this Elden Ring? Dude, it literally looks like that one place, like the not the catacombs, but like one of those dungeons, actually. What the hell? He shall return through the perverse blank. He shall rise from blank, heralding blank advent. Blank's advent. The woman on the altar chants, your nerves tighten as black slime coats your body, sealing your mouth and nose. Your face is submerged, yet breathing comes easily. Yeah, it's like the underground. It's like one of those dungeons, like, and you go into them, and it looks like it has like the same kind of like blue hue actually too, and and whatnot. It looks kind of the same, except for the giant like crucifixion in the center over here. Except in like Elden Ring, it's like surrounded by cages and whatnot. Face is submerged, yet breathing comes easily. The black pool feels like a mother's amniotic fluid, lulling you into slumber. How would anybody even know what amniotic fluid feels like? Unless you're like a nurse or something, or like a doctor. Huh? Lulling you into slumber. Can't sleep, mustn't sleep. Feels like... okay, that's worded. Mom Jello? The ritual ends. The lead woman descends from the high altar, followed by a procession of black-robed emissaries moving like a migrating ant colony. It's funny, I was mentioning yesterday during the the state of play, like, in God of War, I was bringing up Jello, like, it looks like Jello, like, the cube and whatnot. I was like, oh, okay, well, seeing it brought up again so soon, but in a different way is kind of, you know, not what I expected. The leader woman descends from the high altar, followed by a procession of black-robed emissaries moving like a migrating ant colony. You struggle to rise, shedding soaked clothes, and find the ceremonial robe Murphy mentioned behind a boulder? Did we talk to Murphy before? I think I remember... Actually, I think I remember something with Murphy at the end of chapter 3 also. I think I recall something. You change quickly, ignoring the cold, and grope toward the northern passage? Passage is narrow, forcing you to stoop. No light penetrates here, only pitch black darkness. Can I really escape from here? Reach for the pocket watch that gave you strength, but it's gone. It was your last tie to blank in this world. Luckily the ritual's over and the cave is empty. Rummage through your old clothes, finding no watch, then search the pool's edge where you were placed. Something's off. Speaking of Elden Ring, I would still love it if we get anything from FromSoft News for Summer Game Fest. I don't think it's happening. It might be too early for like another game reveal from them besides like the Nintendo one, but I know they're making another one or a different game that's not Elden Ring or Dark Souls or whatever, but I don't think they're ready to show that off yet. I would assume. I don't even know if they would have a trailer for it yet either, but it'd be interesting to hear any news about it. Anyway, the water level has dropped. The comatose sacrifices in the pool have curled up unknowingly like infants in a mother's womb. Your hand brushes the mud, finding your watch. Yeah, I'm talking about Duskbloods. That's the Nintendo one, but they supposedly want to work on a different... or they have plans for a different game as well. So... I remember Miyazaki or like mentioning something that he wants to like make his dream game. And I think that's what they're trying to like work on next, maybe. I mean, if I would assume. Your hand brushes the mud, finding your watch. As you turn to leave, you notice a figure beside you. Bertrand? Is that what his name was? Yeah. He's still breathing. You hesitate, then try to wake him. With Sicily gone and no reason to return, you figure saving one is better than none? Colonel Bertrand. Colonel Bertrand. Bertrand. Call softly. He starts awake. What the heck? Where? We were used as cult sacrifices. It's a long story. We need to escape now. Just in the black pool's surface ripples with eerie light. Yeah, they're probably going multiple titles. Duskblades is probably done. It comes out this year. Yeah, I'm assuming they're probably doing, I don't know how late, or, like, when the release date is for it, actually. Wait a minute. Let me see. Dusk Blood's release date? It doesn't have one, but it does say this year, yeah. I mean, knowing that everybody's avoiding November, I'm assuming it's gonna be anything, you know, it could be any time after that. I think you would be a fool if you released it in November now. But yeah. But yeah, they're definitely working on some other stuff. Here's hoping, I mean, you know, it doesn't take years and years for them to reveal it. Even, like, the existence of, like, knowing, like, that something is being worked on can, like, keep me going, or keep people going. But Elder Scrolls 6? I don't think that's ever coming out. Yeah, that shit's not gonna... Damn, that's like Half-Life 3. When is that coming out? I don't know. GTA 6 was kind of like in the same boat too, but then they actually kind of like locked in and like it's actually almost here. At least it got a trailer. Yeah, it did get a trailer, yeah. Just in the black pool, several ripples with eerie light. Flashes 3 times in seconds and goes dark. Footsteps echo from all directions. You're surrounded. Circle Titans, black figures closing in like walls, suffocating those within. Oh, Murphy and what is her name? Is it Miriam? On the distant platform, Murphy stands beside the lead woman. Expression, a mix of disgust and resignation. Can I still escape? Can I see blank one last time? Or is this the way for us to be reunited? If only I could see. Bubbles gurgle in the black pool. From their center emerges a pale maiden. In her hand a viscous black orb, an eye-like mass with shark-like teeth lurches forward with her. An eye-like mass? Orders. Please give me orders, master. Okay. Memory fragments. Diaries are fragments of memory. Diaries are always discovered during investigations. That they are, huh? You know what else is also taking forever to release? What is the name of that ship game again? That's like, that just crossed like $1 billion in like funding, and it's still being like developed. What the heck? Like that space ship game or whatever. It's like super ambitious. Frick, what is it called? Is it Star Citizen? Dude, that game is like never coming out either. It's like, what the heck? Is Eve another one? I don't know. Honestly, I'm impressed you can nap anywhere, anytime. So what's the situation now? Done! If a problem like this stumped me, had my brain be any different from Lotan's? Put this on. Is it close? Still hands you a small oh, never mind. Triangular silver fragment. Slide into your brooch, don't lose it. Daffodil's secret! Oh, and William had someone deliver a file. Seems Daffodil sent it for you? Codename Cerberus. Since the discovery of dimensions, crossing them has been taboo for most beings. The danger lies not only in alien environments and the visual strain of extra-dimensional data, but also in the presence of this meticulous enforcer. Blank hounds can manifest in any dimension, systematically hunting all who have crossed dimensional boundaries. Wow, that... Okay. What is this Okay, let me get some water. One. Cases of failed pursuit. Only a few species in the cosmos evade their gaze. Actually, where's my... I'll put it down here for now. Only a few species in the cosmos can evade their gaze. The blank race is known to use mental transfer technology to avoid the hounds' sight, suggesting the hounds lack the ability to track or hunt minds. Let me see. Verification of their tracking logic through partial physical and mental transfers. Experiment 1. Transferring an untargeted subject's tail to another dimension. Blank hounds did not pursue. Experiment 2. Severing a targeted subject's arm and transferring it into another dimension. Subject was consumed in the original dimension. Blank hounds did not pursue the arm. Experiment 3. Transferring an untargeted subject's mind to another dimension. Blank hounds did not pursue. Conclusion, blank hounds can only lock into targets when body and mind are unified. Okay. Attempts to kill blank hounds, blank. Conventional fatal wounds cause blank hounds to blank. Blank hounds are classified as undying entities. Severing their form only temporarily slows them. What did it say up here? Okay. Attempts to contain blank hounds. 3.1. First containment experiment failed. Could not restrict their traversal. Proposed adjustments to the array's scale and inscription precision. 3.2. 51st containment experiment failed. Could not blank their traversal. Hunted subjects cannot escape sealed spaces. Oh my god. Okay. 73rd containment experiment failed. Failed. Cannot restrict their traversal. However, hounds linger in the sealed space for blank minutes after completing the hunt, exiting via blank gaps. Proposed adjustments to the precision of cipher blank inscriptions. There you go. You guys can see that a little bit. 3.4, blank experiment on blank hounds. Success. Successfully confined blank hounds in a space measuring 2.86 feet long, 2.08 feet wide, and blank feet high. Continued blank, but due to blank and combat blank, the blank hounds escaped. Calculations suggest a similar rectangular space in the optimal blank for containing blank hounds. Proposed enhancements to blank. Damn, that's a lot of... Okay. 3.5 blank. Containing blank hounds is extensively difficult, but self-confinement to evade pursuit may be viable. Blank. This file's blacked out! To hell! That's Daffodil's style. She holds all the cards and calls it a fair trade. Okay, well... We done? Keep dawdling and your little schoolgirl's gonna be monster chow. Let's go. Ramona and I are peers. Okay, let me say this one and see what she says. Scratch say we've got some trouble to handle. Ah, they didn't say shit. Or rather, you've got some trouble to handle. Roar. Do the roar. Honeybean. What time is it? 3:49? What time did I start this, huh? Started at 1:50. Hmm.
戦闘コマンドを入力してください。
Yeah, it's about to be 4 for me, that's why. Maybe I'll do like a few more missions. Let me see.
この翼が必ず守る。
Oh, no. Ah. You know what? I'll do this one.
オーバードライブ。
Let me see. Deal 100. Okay, let's do this one. Have no more than 3 symptom cards. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it, I get it. Oh shit, I can't go there. Battle.
得意なジャンルではありませんが、どうしてもとおっしゃるなら。
この翼が必ず守る。
Weakness.
下がれ。
隠律が火を待つ。
Barrier.
この翼が必ず守る。
よっこいしょ。
Another weakness one, huh? Wait, what is this one? Actually, I'll do that one. A tunnel. I don't. Let me see. What is this? Develop a trauma. Okay, I won't do any of that stuff. An elite.
戦闘コマンドを入力してください。
この翼が必ず守る。
Don't need Morimens for that.
燃えないよ
Oh, I should have probably given that to somebody else, actually.
うに。隠律が。 起動します。
And then...
死の淵へ誘え。鳥は早急をかける。
いっけー。
この翼が必ず守る。この翼が必ず守る。
起動します。 コマンド。
And then... I like saying that every now and then. Let me see. Do I go back over here? Acquire, but I'm not trying to get all the achievements in like one run. I don't know why I just did that, but okay. Oh. Rouse. Actually, that doesn't seem really... It's been a while since I've seen that movie, to be honest. Lend a hand, doll. No need. She's got it covered. I'm gonna have a sleep here. No tougher opponents. Hmm. I kind of don't want to use my stuff right now. Maybe I probably should, huh? Hmm.
この翼が必ず守る。警戒。風よ、死の淵へいざない。
Almost. Oh my, I used the wrong thingy. Okay. I was wondering where that was. Okay, let's just go over here. Already. Magica. So what does this one do? Okay. Bug it. Let me see. Oh, I should have done that first. No. Okay, well, let's do that. Choose a passage, activate, discard one. Okay. Oh wait, big brain, your upgrades look like they're doing squat. You really don't respect the head of research, do you? The isolation here is tricky. I'm not an ultra awakener, so it's not exactly smooth sailing. Sentient, try spirit tracing. You focus feeling for faint threads of resonance in the air. Ramona shadow emerges in your fog-laden mind, first as an outline and then sharper. She moves at an inhuman speed, closing in faster. Ramona? Hold on. Ramona, astride a lion-like beast, charges toward you, kicking up dust as she skids to a halt. She dismounts and Coom stretches with a lazy yawn. Ramona, you okay? I'm fine, but Lily... Enough with the Lily talk. Take him and go. Babysitting weaklings is a headache. I'm still here, you know. This must be Coom, huh? The Sculptors Association's taste is getting sicker by the day. Ramona, your gnosis index is all over the place. What happened? Ramona nods, her already clouded face darkening further. Where should I begin? Keeper filled me in on everything before you split at the sanatorium. Ramona recounts her time alone, from staying behind to being dragged out by Coom. And Lily gave me... She glances at you, then at Doll and Lotan, her eyes complex. Alright, time for battle prep. Lotan, come with me for a sec. Huh? Why? No reason. You took a mental hit in the last attack, didn't you? Let me check your Gnosis index. Doll shoves Lotan away. Keeper... No, sentient. There's something you need to see. Pauses, eyes closing, swallowing hard with tension. She hands you a file folder. I found this in a hidden compartment in Francis's office. The notebook inside. I think Lily slipped it in. Some calls are yours and only yours to make. The file contains dozens of brief experimental logs, observations and surgical records of dissolution patients at various stages. You've seen similar files at Mythic, but Francis's methods push far beyond your ethical boundaries. The notebook seems to be someone's diary, written in neat, precise script. March 13th, I took samples of the black slime, testing its physical and chemical properties. After the incineration, a trace of silver dust remained in the crucible. May 3rd, Blank passed away. Blank didn't attend her funeral. He was too weak to leave his bed. July 6th, like last time, the hospital handed Blank's funeral. When I thanked them for helping me through my grief, they gave me odd looks, asking what I meant by it last time. Scan the pages rapidly. For some reason, the entries feel familiar, like you've seen or heard them before. You know these things. At the end of the first diary, Francis resolved to go to Elworth with no intent to return. Second diary's first half recounts in memories what you already know. The latter half grows chaotic. Professor Herbert visited again, bringing specimens from the Sculptors Association. These people ravaged by dissolution won't last a month before vanishing from the world. To cure a disease, you must study it thoroughly. Normal people can't see this black slime. I could never gather this many cases alone. I'm doing this to stop dissolution's spread, to spare others the pain my daughter endured. Last night, Lily lost control. She escaped. Professor Herbert warned me that newly awakened entities can be unstable. I need to find her quickly and leave the clinic. No, can that place even be called a clinic anymore? The equipment's been pulverized, organic matter reduced to viscous slime. She flattened an entire safe into a bookmark-thin sheet. 3 researchers Herbert sent are missing too. I dread to think what became of them. 35th modification, silver core implantation. The silver cores provided by Herbert came from the Elworth altar where I met Lily. That place is abandoned now. Herbert found this silver core in the embers. With the silver core, Lily gained basic communication skills and better command obedience. This wasn't my original goal, but knowing she won't harm others brings me some comfort. Sometimes I suddenly think Lily resembles her, but a monster is a monster. No matter how many surgeries, she never says it hurts. Oh, she has no pain response. For a monster, a sliced abdomen healing instantly is routine. Yet the detached gaze reminds me my blank is gone forever. Why don't you feel pain? Why can't you feel pain like a normal person? 18th year since leaving Elworth. 374th experiment on Lily? Oh my god, what the hell? A voice in my mind tells me the answers I seek lie within her. I can't resist the urge to operate on her. She's calling me. She's calling at me like marble calls to a sculptor, like blank. What did it say? It doesn't even show it. They're just gonna get like I have no time or means to bring her back now. The experiments are at a critical stage, and the blank hound is watching me. At least Lily has basic cognition now and won't harm others randomly. If something happens, it's a necessary sacrifice for the greater good of humanity. Just call me to me like marble calls to a sculptor, like blank paper to a painter. Oh, okay. That girl asked if there were human experiments here. Of course not. These things were once human, but now they're just alien monsters. Yes, just alien monsters. I'm here to help cure the disease that took my daughter, to spare others my pain step by step. I'm so close to the answer, inches away. Saw the word blank and thought he was tripping? I mean, I could be, to be honest. As it gets later in the night, or the day for me. Day and night, yeah, I could. Maybe be seeing things. I don't know. The number of barriers gained from Honeymead. Honeymead acquires innate. Carry at least one cursed relic upon clearing. Okay. 28 days. 28 days later? Profound love, suffocating love. Done with your whispering? Snap the notebook shut, a chill running down your spine, like you've been dredged from a millennia-old iced cave. Whispering? Wait, my gnosis index was fine, wasn't it? Yeah, 28 days, my bad. Can't know without checking. Seeing you as lively as when you were first awakened warms my heart. Okay. Rise, chaos is way beyond what we expected. We can't afford to waste time. Let's move. Doll pulls out several oddly shaped metal monocles and test tubes filled with dark golden liquid. Take these, put them on when I say so. You coming with us, little one? Come nods, motioning for you to climb onto its back. Once you're settled, it lets out a long howl and charges toward the sanatorium. Honeymead. Okay. Something's off about the smell here. Smell? You and Kumar alike? Wait, no need for... What? Okay, I did not read what it said. Okay. What does this one mean again? Temporary strikes on enemies. Vulnerable? I was about to say what? Let's see. Kum carries the three of you through the asylum, searching for an entrance, suddenly becomes to an abrupt stop, nearly throwing you off its back. Amid your questions, Kum lowers its head, sniffing the soft soil, and turns to indicate something buried below. Dig, observe carefully. Dig, bitch, dig! There in this mound are the countless heinous crimes of Sculptors Association. Acquire one of the 3 golden relics but develop the symptom. Turn in the Lord skin highly miss for every remaining after midtown Lord skin. First command card played each turn triggers a leap effect, draws 1 card. Otherwise, I might choose this one. I need a cursed relic, huh? These are symptoms.
得意なジャンルではありませんが、どうしてもとおっしゃるなら。燃えないな。
Maybe it probably would have been worth to use it on her. Use the curse reservoir from events or elite domains. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's funny because I always mention like every time I like make a video on the game or like a story segment of it, but I've been playing the game for like a little bit, but I've been playing it like super duper casually. Like I log in, like do dailies, and I'm like off. And I was doing that for like half a year, and then it's like kind of just recently I kind of started just actually playing the game, trying to play it, but I'm like going super slowly because all my other gachas I'm playing take up a lot of time too. Let me see. Saya suck. No, I started playing like half a year ago again, or like seriously half a year ago, or like trying to play it seriously. I started like the game like a year ago or so. I mean, I had it like there, and it just never really, like I said, I was just logging in. Let me see. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't know anything about the Song of Saya. All I know is it's like a horror, a little bit. I hear it's fucked up though, to be honest. Cursed relics, here they are. Sort of battle randomly place convulsion and insight into ultras. So the limit is reached after one pick, choose 2 command cards to delete. To delete sort of battle randomly place convulsion and insight until the limit is reached. After the ultra round. Okay, I might just delete something instead or whatever. Choose 2 cards to remove. Let's see. 21. I guess I could remove that one. Maybe I'll do that one. Just been me with Laharoy and Wua. Just been doing dailies and events. Tolo, Wiwa. Started doing exploration in the region literally this week so I can get pulls for the next... Yeah, everybody's doing the... Yeah, I mean, it's usually like that for collabs, right? Usually people will, like, kind of lock the fuck in. Right? All my friends that I have on my friend list, it's not a lot, that never played the game or barely play it, even, like, they've been gone for, like, since the launch of the game, literally just recently, like, a few weeks ago, logged in for the first time. I wonder why. Like, I wonder what could possibly be happening, huh? Every first attack does a critical hit? Sure. But yeah, it's like that. That met in the flying bike helped? Yeah, it really did, to be honest. At first, with the traversal with the bike was kind of, I didn't like the handling on it, but I got used to it right away, to be honest. It doesn't take that long, but I think when the map has like a lot of verticality and you have to use the bike, it fucking sucks because like without the new wings or the flight mode on it, you either had to like run up there manually or like up like objects manually, or you have to like use the bike tech where you like do like 2 double jumps, hop off, then get back on the bike, and then repeat that until you're like at a certain height and you could like get where you need to be. But I didn't finish Wonglong and whatnot until they added flying outside of Renacita. Really? Well, good thing they added the flight, right? I mean, they're doing pretty good on like the traversal aspects of like helping you get across the maps in Wuwa. It's not like Genshin, at least back then. I still think it's like I can't imagine going back to Genshin, man. Back then, in like the year 1 or the first years of the game, like man, it was like really painful, especially with its stamina. But then they started like adding stuff to help you, and it was a lot better. I don't play Genshin anymore though, so it's like I couldn't do it. There's too many other games that I'm just more interested in, like. How the arrows were like 70% of the year for me? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to complete all the arrows, but for me, like, sometimes the completionist in me still tries to complete a lot of stuff. I'm not usually a perfectionist anymore, but at least with, like, exploration games, I kind of, like, still kick into gear and, like, try to get stuff done. Oh my god. I don't want to use my extra turn yet. Get is fine now, but when you need something from an old area, it's rough exploring. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I remember I stopped playing Genshin around, like, right at the end of Fontaine. It was like right at the end of Fontaine, like at the beginning of they were having like an introductory event with like right before Natlin and whatnot. I think they were doing like the dino stuff, and then I was like, that's when I stopped. I was like, okay, I think I'm done with Genshin. I had played it like for 4 or 5 years. Yeah, like 5 years, and I was like, I think this is like a good time I could stop playing. I'm kind of like I'm at the end of the region. I'm satisfied. I'd rather just go play these other titles that I'm just having more fun with. Wuwa was just more fun at the time. I had this game installed, but I wasn't playing it. Like I was saying, PGR, Reverse, just all my other gachas. But yeah, I actually did see, yeah, that they were improving like traversal, especially with some of the newer characters and whatnot. I was like, okay. I was like, that's what's up. You guys are doing this like after I left, but okay. Like, okay. It's like that little meme or the little picture, right, where it shows you like somebody's mining and like you're about to hit the diamonds and whatnot, but then I'm the one that actually turns around, right? I'm like, oh man. Uh, PGR's top tier. I love PGR. PGR and Reverse right now are still like my top two favorite gachas. I think right now Morimens is also, after again like continuing playing it and like learning and everything. It's top three. I think right now it's like, I think at this exact moment right now, I think Morimens is the one I'm having the most fun with. But I think personally, PGR and Reverse for me are like my top two gachas. Like I can't like, they've treated me well. Like I love those games, so they're always gonna be there for me. But Morimens is on the rise. I'm loving it. It's doing good for me. So I do want to keep playing it. Like the Mondstadt mushrooms or Liwe violets. Oh yeah, for exploration and like collecting the yeah, the ingredients. Oh my gosh. I remember like, yeah, picking up materials, man. I was like, oh my gosh. I tried Reverse, but it was kind of rough coming into as a new player. Felt impossible to catch up. Yes, I could definitely feel there's definitely some strenuous. I think it's like that too, right? For a lot of gachas too, where like I always see it where when a gacha's been going on for so long, as a new player going in, it sometimes feels like, where do you start? Like, is this like impossible to get into? Like for me, when I tried like Limbus Company, I was like overwhelmed. I was like, what is going on? And like honestly, I mean, besides the game itself, the community kind of like pushed me away from that one, and I was like, okay, well, I don't think I want to try this. The story seemed insanely good, and I definitely think it is, but I kind of just, yeah, went away from it. But I I could feel your, I could understand, uh, you know, the pain point of that. Like I remember Drain actually in the chat, he when he started Reverse for the first time, I when I was trying to help him, like it felt like, from my perspective, like it seemed hard for him to like uh to kind of catch up a bit. Like there was like so much happening and just I don't know, like the characters you would need to start off with, like starting off teams and everything was just kind of felt, for again from my point of view, like looking at him starting it, it seemed kind of brutal. I feel like like from, that's probably a big feedback point. I would probably say that they could actually improve upon for Reverse. It's definitely not perfect, but I think they're changing up the characters you could get right away, if I'm not mistaken, and whatnot. So, let me see. Yeah, a friend tried to get me into Limbus, and I just couldn't do it. Yeah, the combat too was kind of like, I was kind of confused. I heard from like a learning perspective, like in the beginning of Limbus, it's kind of like, you know, like kind of like the Souls games, like kind of just throws you into there, and it tries to teach you like how to play a little bit, but it's like, it doesn't do a really good job. So that also didn't really help me also with Limbus. So I kind of, yeah. Really, I thought it was pretty easy to catch up, but then again, I had something to guide me through it, made it easy to get into. Yeah, I mean, at least from your perspective, if it was easy, then that's great. But from me, trying to like give you like tips and like team building stuff, I was like, like what is like the best place I could take you, to like help boost your account right away and like making it more better experience for you. Because like especially when players come in like at certain points in time in a game, like say it's like an anniversary or half anniversary or a collab, like what are you going to recommend people to do? Like say for example Reverse is about to have a collab soon, right? The Atomic Heart one. Do I tell people to like, oh, suddenly start saving for that collab or get like a few units right away so like they can like at least play the game? It's kind of like, it's a tricky situation to help people like with their accounts. Like I don't want to give them the wrong info. It's kind of like, I just gotta be careful, right? And I feel like Reverse is kind of like that because they have collabs, they have half annies, they have full anniversaries, and it's like getting new people into there and like starting off in the game is kind of, at least trying to help them from my perspective is kind of tricky a little bit, but maybe not so much as like an actual like the person like commanding their account and playing it, the actual player. But that could happen in some titles, right? So it's like I needed help team building, literally just getting the resources for teams and also the characters just straight up. I could see the resource stuff being there too, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Reverse 1999 is a heavy resource. The units to build the units, it takes a lot of. It does take a lot of resources leveling up. That's why in the beginning, like it's like recommended to like if you start off the game, max you want to start off and at least build like find the teammate like the characters you want, and then it's recommended to get them to what like the end of Insight 1, like level 30, or like the beginning of Insight 2. So because anything above that, like it's kind of like recommended to avoid getting to Insight 3 because it's so like material, like heavy. Like you need a lot of resources, and then that's not even talking about the Euphoria upgrades as well. That's a whole nother ball game as well. And you got to do endgame to like get those resources, so it's like, oh man. But yeah, excuse my little tangent on that. It's just. Let me see. Yeah, team is probably easy if you do research. Like last patch, players can build almost one full team easily with prompt 2. Yeah, like lately now it feels like a lot of the new meta characters are kind of like they're all either gonna be like lingering or they're like all dynamo. It's like it feels like right now at this very moment, it feels like it's kind of easy to like build teams, and then Poison's about to become on the come up, so a lot of the older characters might, you can fit in some of the older Poison characters, right? Like Tuesday and Willow, maybe even Jessica if you guys still need a Jessica. I don't know, or need to use one. Even though a good team through the game and materials will start snowballing and before you know it, sure. Yeah. What does this make sense? Have a sleep. Yeah, you're good, brother. I mean, I get it. But yeah, once you just like get into the groove of it and like actually start building the account, it's like there are pain points, like for sure. Right. There definitely will be. Yeah, I played all of last patch and it felt like a nightmare to catch up, or like a catch-up loop. Yeah, I think the thing with like Reverse is like you want, like at least I'm imagining like if you're not caught up, and again if you're starting off as a new player, where do you want to be using your energy? Do you want to be using it on like the new update, right? If it even lets you do that, or it's probably recommended to just go straight into like the main story, right? Like to use all your energy. but it's like the directions to take, like you need to take as a new player, is sometimes it could often be confusing, or it just again like it's very material or material inefficient in the beginning. Like it's just really costly, so it's like even sometimes to get through some of the content maybe can be kind of like a bit of a pain point too. But I also just saw right before the Assassin's Creed collab, getting Ezio was like a god. Yeah, I was that's why like at that point I was like, yeah, but dude, like please just get Ezio. He's like a godlike character, you know. And sure enough, you were able to get him. It's crazy because like even getting like one character, right, or even like just certain characters can like drastically just change the direction of your account and like how you can progress, right? It's insane. Like it really is. I did get Paper Heron and a few other characters though, if I ever want to come back. That is really good, because yeah, Paper Heron's really good. Yeah, that's the start of the Plant Promptu team, so that's, you know, pretty sick. And to be honest, I mean, that's a good pickup, because if you could get the other characters, dude, they nuke. They literally freaking nuke. So you'd be set if you could somehow, like, get the other ones. Alright. Hey, and I will say this, and it's not... I don't bribe anybody, but hey, we do play reverse here in the chat. All of us here actually play it. Drain plays it here. Remy plays it here. We all, like, help each other. If you ever want to start again and you need, like, help, you know, with, like, recommendations or feedback, you're more than welcome, brother. You're good. You know, we'll give you feedback and some support. And funny enough, this is a cool thing that's going to happen in the future. They do want to start adding support. So if you have friends and whatnot, and you're struggling with the content, you could borrow your friend's stuff, your friend's characters. And I was like, wait a minute, that is really cool. But that is like, again, that's for like the China version of the game. They're like 2 patches. I think they're like, yeah, like 2 patches ahead of us. So it's like, whenever that comes out, I mean, that's gonna be like a really good help for beginners. So let me see. I have Tooth Fairy. Okay, you see, you have Tooth Fairy is already the second piece to the puzzle for that Plant Promptu team. You're like halfway there already, so that's pretty good. With Tooth Fairy though, you would just have to like update, get her Euphoria down, and then some. I mean, I guess you could also put like 2 other like temporary units in there if you want. But yeah, I was putting Kipperina and Mercuria as my option for the Scam Banner and got Mercuria. Ah, snap. Yeah, the Scam Banner really does... When you feel the Scam Banner and you don't get what you want, it really does hurt the soul, dude. Trust me, I know, I tried before. That's why I don't do Scam Banners anymore. Like, they're so rough. Yeah, I was trying to build that team. Yeah, you could definitely do it. You're like halfway there on your Plant Promptu one. She's rerunning the normal banners. Yeah, she actually just came out, Kipperina, right now. So Kipperina alongside. I forgot who else is she running alongside? Is it Corvus or who? Who is it? Huh? Both characters are godlike. Kipperina, god tank. Like you literally just cannot go wrong with her. Like, yeah, I don't know. Her and like Marsha. If you were to ever pick up like and you need a tank character, those two are the ones you look out for. So. From a shadowed corner of the steel bridge, grotesque creatures lunge, their chilling roars echoing. Behind them stands a girl in a black dress. But yeah, again, apologies, because as I play these stories, sometimes I get distracted and talk to the chat. I'm not gonna cut this out of the video, by the way. So if you guys are watching this for Morimens' story, you guys can like skip ahead. so yeah. Good evening, a pleasure to see you again. Sorry, but could you all leave Rai for now? Nympha, you care for the patients. You can't be ignorant of Francis's actions here. Even so, you're siding with her? Let me tell you a story. Once there was a frail girl, scared of people, comforted only by the sea's breath. But the sea brought more than peace. It brought a terrifying disease. Her lungs began to vanish. When she couldn't breathe, she wished she could respire like a fish. I see what she's, was just doing Paper Heron, Mercuria, Tooth Fairy, and Matilda. Funny enough, Matilda sounds like it would be like a good, like, you know, I mean, because I think Matilda has impromptu, doesn't she? Doesn't Matilda have like a Euphoria too? Right? Because I don't even use like, yeah, I don't use Matilda, but yeah, I would say like it's not too bad, I guess. Corvus already? How long has it been? It's been a few months, right? I know we just like recently saw her on, or at least we chose her on the previous update, right? But yeah, it's been a few months. I'd say like since the actual Corvus update. Right? Or has it been more? It hasn't been like 6 months, right? Oh, has it been actually 4 patches? Seems short because Corvus wasn't that freebie. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. Her parents, seeking a cure, traveled constantly for trade, too weak for long trips. They left her in a sanatorium where poetry books were her only companions? Someone told her it wasn't a disease, but a mysterious phenomenon called dissolution. Sanatoriums treated her as a plague carrier, charging steep fees. Even the meal deliverers refused to speak with her. If you don't mind me asking, Riley, what gachas do you actually play? Or how, like, and whatnot, if you don't mind me asking. As long as she stayed, the less her parents could be with her. Aside from the poetry and the sea, nothing accepted her. Later, her parents died in a shipwreck. The sanatorium cast her out, leaving her to return to the sea alone. Tell me, if a doctor studying dissolution gave her a home, treated her as an ordinary person affected by a phenomenon, shouldn't she show gratitude through action? Now's the time. Oh, we're fighting Nymphe. Right now, the big 3 Hoyo games: Genshin, HSR, and Zenless. Okay, okay. Genshin, HSR, 1... Honkai Impact, PGR, Wuwa, Girls Frontline 2, Morimens, and Uma Musume. Dang, you play a lot too! Holy moly! Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Ay, ay, ay. That's what's up. Yeah, we kind of play a lot here too. Yeah, I play PGR, Reverse, Morimens, Wuwa, Zenless, and NTE. At least I have NTE. I like log in for the dailies though. I need to find time to play it. I used to play Uma too, or we used to play Uma, but I kind of stopped. Kinda miss it, kinda don't. Let me see.
この翼が必ず守る。銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
Most of them have fast dailies at least. Uma is a slog. Yeah, Uma took forever from what I remember.
死の淵へ行かない。
現実を突き抜けろ。よーく見てろよ。よーく見てろよ。
Ah, crap.
これが
I uninstalled NTE after the 1.1 live stream. Yeah, I wasn't vibing. You weren't vibing with it? I think that's what happened to me with DNA, actually. And then I'm not gonna lie, the hacking situation did not help that game, dude. It got hacked so many times. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be... I feel safe logging into this game anymore.
落ちろ。
チャージ放電します。警戒。聞いて。
Oh, why didn't I not use the vulnerable first?
あなたを永遠の眠りへ誘います。爆破準備完了。バラの影、滴る血は歌のよう。
鳥は早急をかける。風と共に散れ。
What about the live stream? They said men aren't allowed to hold hands. Wait, really? I don't remember them saying. Maybe I missed it. What the heck? I'll hold hands with even the homies. Give me your hand. Sure thing, man. Here. There. Where's the kiss a Omi emote for Drain? Dude, guys. I mean... I can put it in there if you want me to. I don't think we've ever, like, had an opportunity or a chance in the thing to put it in there. Or to, like, I don't think you guys have ever, like, mentioned something like that to, like, warrant to type kiss a homie. Sparing my life. If this place falls, people like us will be homeless again. We're not here to destroy. They showed female MC holding hands with male and female characters. Male MC held hands with female characters but did awkward side by side running animations with the male characters. Ah, I see. Reminds me of this. Wait. Let me see. I'm not gonna put it... Okay. What the... Brother, what? I've never seen this video. Okay, that's a good video. what the what the hell? Anti-endgame and bosses also take 300 years to kill, even with built teams. Really? I I haven't really been like actually. Again, I've just been logging on and playing the game just to like waste energy and then like kind of log off. I need to find time to play it more, but I don't know. My characters are definitely not built, so I can't really say anything. But when I did fight enemies, it did kind of take forever, I guess. But again, like my characters just were like butt naked, so. But if it's like that, even at the higher echelon of builds, then and that's definitely news to me. They actually are the writer and directors of Obsession. Wait, really? I didn't know that. That's freaking amazing. Wait, really? I had no clue. What the heck? You're the one that actually told me and like showed me their YouTube. Uh, and I've been following them ever since. I had no idea. That's awesome though. I had no clue. I just contacted Lord Dexter. He's happy to do some charity and take over operations. Innocent can stay, and he'll ensure supplies. Talks a big game, but his promises are solid. Should we think the sanatorium will run smoothly again? It'll still be your home? But Mrs. Oswood, please don't hurt her. Everything she did was for a greater cause. Number of bears gained from Honeymead. Oh, nice. Okay. Win the final battle. Exploration progress reaches 100%. Don't look back. I'm probably down to do one more. And then the second half, I'll probably do next time. I'll probably wrap up the rest of chapter 4 in another stream in another video. Don't look back. Do not look back. Such precious counsel. Do not follow in Orpheus's footsteps. Yeah, YouTubers coming up in the film industry, they actually are, like, for real. Lately they've been, like, doing really good. Yeah, wasn't, what's it called? Obsession, didn't it? It did, like, super duper well, didn't it? Or no? I forgot how much they put into it, but there was one film recently, I'm assuming it was that one, that, like, they put in, like, obviously they put in some money into it, but the return they're getting is like massive. Is that the one I'm thinking? Like, because I don't remember how much money they put into it. That's why. Yeah, so I thought some YouTubers are making more money than Disney. Yes, I saw that exactly. Like they were like showing like the new Disney film, and then they were comparing it to the one that just came out. Yeah, and like that Disney had put millions into what movie was it? Uh, and then compared to the returns getting from I think it was Backrooms, right? Or was it it was one of the movies. I don't know, but I just know it's getting amazing reviews and word of mouth. Okay. But yeah, I just think it's funny, man. Yes, there you go. It was The Mandalorian. Yes, they put like I don't know how many millions into it, and then one of the movies it was either Obsession or Backroom, and then like compared to the returns and the gains they're getting compared to like The Mandalorian is kind of crazy. Oh, it was the Backrooms. Okay. The highest opening 824 release? Snap. You leave Nymphe on the other side of the steel bridge, pressing toward Rai Sanatorium. Beyond the bridge, the air grows deathly still, chillingly silent. Nymphe was stalling. It's too quiet. Patients have probably been moved. The Sculptors Association intel is sharp. Wait, let me see. Francis and the Sculptors Association are allies in name only? Oh. Francis focuses on curing dissolution, which clashes with Herbert's ideals. In her diary, she treated Herbert as just an outside collaborator. Open this gate and we're back inside the sanatorium. Everyone ready. Ready for a brawl. Everyone takes a deep breath. Wotan steps forward, pushing open the sanatorium's gates. What the hell happened here? Oh, I see. There's like... Only seen like one movie that thought it was really boring, but even that one I appreciate what they were trying to do. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. The interior glimmers with an eerie, shadowy light. Walls and floors split open, revealing chasms of endless chaos and starlight. Dimensional breach. Francis is meddling with time and space. It drew the gaze. Keepers of time and space have caught her scent. Could it be the real Hellhound? Focus on her mission. Do not engage it directly. Exploration reaches 100. Okay. We are surrounded. We didn't see this many monsters last time. Where do they even come from? Okay, so I have to explore everything, huh? Assuming I might have to get some... Okay. Grave and Orison. Oh my goodness. Trippy seeing the heroes on the left, always used to reverse having them on the right. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, it's a bit... They're literally on the opposite side. The heroes are having on the right side is kind of weird. I think I'm just used to it by now. I think that's what I think that's my problem. But yeah, I think I would agree. I think having your characters on the left is probably more normal. Reverse? They're reversed. Oh. 58%, huh? Coom bit the back of a test subject's neck, ready to fling it. Suddenly the subject twisted its head 180 degrees, like an owl, and pecked at Coom's face. Rake Coom attacked the test subject. Rake Coom? Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, they're using rake as in, like, to gather, right? To pull them back, then? Kun was pulled away by you, narrowly dodging a hit. She nodded at you in gratitude and charged at the test subject again. Is that what rake means? Damn, everything's starting to make sense. Someone say some nonsense to balance the world. Some nonsense. What could we possibly say right now, huh? Increase, but develop trauma grave on a random command card? Sure. %. Where have I not? I need to go unlock the other doors, huh? I think rake depends on the context. Yeah, it definitely has, like, I feel like it has multiple meanings depending on the situation. Yeah, because there's, like, the garden rake, right? There, I'm looking at, I mean, I have it here, I brought it up again. Like, leaf rake. Verb, use it, you could use it as a verb to, like, sweep, basically, or whatever. You could use it in a lot of stuff. It even says, like, raking in money. Raking through. Rake? An old-fashioned term for an immoral, often wealthy and dissolute man who engages in womanizing and heavy gambling. Yeah, there's a lot of meaning for it. It says even there's one for gaming in casinos. There's one for engineering and carpentry. Yeah. The more you know. I found out I'm an idiot. Brother, You're good, dude. I like, I mean, English is like our first language, and there's like, I always have to look up like new words like all the time. Especially while I'm reading, I'm like, what the heck does this mean? And I always like look it up.
この翼が必ず守る。銀の鍵が
So much,
道を照らさんことを。
so much stuff to learn.
起動します。現実を突き抜けろ。死の心解き放
What
つ。
did I just hear? I think there it means lambast or berate. You mean like in the situation just happened here? I thought it was like to pull them in. Because I saw like rake meant like you could like gather, so I automatically assumed, oh, the character wants to like pull the character back, and like pull them away from the other enemy or whatever. Give me one moment. I need to check on something. I think I heard something after this. Let me just do this real quick. Hold on. Oh yeah, they just went into the... They went outside. They're taking care of the pets. Let me see. Arithmetic, 93%, huh? Okay, where have I not gone, huh? Permanently gain strength. That's what's up. Where have I not... What? Where have I not gone? Oh, you know what it is? It's literally the boss, right? Because if I go over here and deny it, it would have increased, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too, yeah. I was like, wait a second. Damn, they're checking them at 5 in the morning. That's crazy.
起動します。
この翼が必ず守る。この翼が必ず守る。
オーバードライ。
Morimens addiction kicking in? I know, I'm trying not to ruin my schedule, especially since I was gonna say Game Awards. Summer Game Fest is like it's tomorrow, actually. Not today as in tomorrow, but tomorrow, the 5th. I don't want to ruin my schedule, like, already. Like, it's right there, and then, like, 2 days after that is the Xbox showcase. I don't want to miss anything. I actually want to watch stuff on stream. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I actually made it to the state of play. I was, like, freaking tired. I had stayed up super late that day, too. So I'm glad I was able to, like, do it, but I don't want to stay up and ruin my schedule for this other one. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. Dang, we're all like all around the almost all around the same schedule, a tiny bit.
この翼が必ず守る。
起動します。燃えないように。
5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then I think Remy's he's like 2 hours behind me.
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
死の心解き放つ。見え。
5, 6, 7. Did I say 6, 7? I don't even know how that stuff came to be, man. All these memes. Not 6, 7. The roars fade into the shadows, and the black slime on the corridor floor evaporates like boiling water. Sculptors Association. Test subjects cheap and effective. I hope you're not thinking of something too sinister? Wouldn't be surprising, wouldn't it? We're not exactly in the sight of ordinary folks. Oh shoot, it's Herbert. If that's your mindset, why not join us? Text from the Alamises? Dude, I don't know how to pronounce that. From the Alamises civilization has fascinated me for ages. Rare to see you in person, Herbert? Thought you hated showing your face. Well, the Sculptors Association invested heavily in this genius. If you take her down, our efforts go to waste. You're too confident. Your efforts never flowed anywhere else to begin with. No rush to throw barbs. What do you say to my offer, Miss Doll? You don't care about human survival, do you? Indeed. Doll? Unlike them, I shed my human body long ago. The fate of ordinary people means nothing to me. Wow. As a researcher chasing cutting-edge tech, who wouldn't want to cast off human ethics and run the wildest experiments? But, compared to this spineless opportunist like you, I respect these folks' courage to fight against the odds. Enough talk. Keep Stalin and Francis will be halfway across the ocean with Lily. Unexpected amid its brain. Nothing gets past you. Herbert claps, and a dozen doors swing open. Bone-chilling malice spreads through the darkness, the narrow corridor echoing with grotesque roars. Ramona sentient. Right here. I'll handle this old friend. You stop Francis? Damn, they were friends, huh? Those monocles I gave you, put them on to see the gateway to other dimensions. Don't take them off unless absolutely necessary. Dizziness is normal. If it gets bad, drink a vial. But you go. Mythic and the Sculptors Association have been at it for years. If he could take us down, he wouldn't have waited this long. May the silver key light your path. Silver key guide us. Down the middle monocle and with Ramona charged toward the easternmost corridor. In your peripheral vision, Herbert's dozen test subjects surround Doll, salivating and restless. Don't look. Doll said she can handle it. Trust her and focus on her mission. Dang, okay. I'm gonna have to leave it off on there. I think that's probably about halfway or so, I'd assume, right? I knew I wasn't gonna be able to finish it all in like one thing. Actually, this is a readable one. Maybe I should leave it off. Yeah, I'll leave that off for next time. Yeah, really good so far. I don't really have any. I mean, what to think of it, huh? Do I have anything to say about it? Anything to say? Well, I learned how to pronounce Coom's name and whatnot. I guess. And I guess all the stuff that was happening with Francis, huh? I know that's kind of vague, but yeah, she was doing a shit ton of experiments, huh? And then Herbert finally showed his freaking face. Shit, man. Yeah, I think that's all I could think of so far. I mean, like, I'm curious still about like that cage area that we saw, the one that looked like Elden Ring, because I know like all the Murphy was there and Miriam. Jessica made a funny move also. Made a funny move also. And it went too viral for its own good. Oh yeah, for 6 of them. Yeah, that's probably what happened. But yep, I think that's about it, man, for now. I think we'll probably the second half is. I mean, it already seems very interesting. The second half of what we just experienced. Again, apologies for those watching on the YouTube side of things. For the video, again, if you got this far, appreciate it. Same thing on Twitch side. Sometimes I start yapping, talking to chat and whatnot. But yeah, so far I'd say again, I think this is the first half of Chapter 4 Arc 1, Chapter 4. Seems pretty good, man. I mean, I like it. Like, I don't know. I don't think I should probably rate it right now because it's not. I'm not complete with it. I'm not done. So I think I'm gonna like refrain from doing so on that. But hey, at least like we got a lot of the achievements done in like one run without having to go back. Some of them feels like are kind of annoying to like do some of the achievements and whatnot. Like it requires like something specific or like having a certain character or like draw like a few cards or something. It's like thank gosh I actually had the dang it, what is it called, the silver key choice thingy at the bottom left. I usually call it like the timekeeper thingy or whatever, kind of like reverse. You know, like you choose the thingy. But actually it's called posse, right? Yeah, the posse, there you go. I think yeah. Usually for those like that has usually kind of carried me on getting like more difficult achievements, but for this so far it doesn't seem like it seemed pretty straightforward. Some of the other ones are really annoying from the other chapters, but yeah, I don't know. All I'll say is that yep, story's good so far. Again, not a lot to say about it so far. I think we'll have much more to say second half. I'm glad I learned how to I'm starting to learn how to play the this is my first time actually doing like a full ultra lineup, to be honest. So first time playing these characters too, so it was kind of fun like seeing what they do. Yeah, you can do all the achievements with posse and standard characters. That's what's up. Hell yeah. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this one. We'll be back on. We'll do the second half of Chapter 4 or Arc 1, Chapter 4 pretty soon. Next video is probably gonna be Summer Game Fest video, actually, most likely. So we'll see. It's either gonna be that or either this, I guess. We'll see. If I get on tomorrow, maybe I'll finish it. If not, then it should probably be shortly after that. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Appreciate anybody again chilling and watching on stream. For those chilling on, like actually watching on the YouTube videos and whatnot, getting this far with me, it means a lot. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys on another one or next time. That is.